Alright, hey, Hazemig here. So, it's a hot summer day, and I'm just trying to stay out of the sun, so I'm here in my garage trying to cool off. But anyway, so I'm shooting a video about what's in this package right here, okay? So, what it is it's a rear lifting link for the Suron Lightbee, okay? So, I found this on eBay, okay? From a seller called RC-Monsterhobbies. I will put that in the description of the video, okay? And it cost me $95.85, okay? And this is the cost breakdown right here. The item itself was $80, and the shipping was $8.45, and then tax $7.40. You know, California and everybody else got to get their cut, right? So it wound up being $95.85. Okay, so and what it is here is what the title of the eBay auction is, or eBay page is. It's a Segway Suron electric. If you guys don't know, Segway and the Suron, the X260 and the Lightbee are the same bike, okay, pretty much. Dirt bike, rear progressive suspension link, 3/4 lift, okay. I think there is another one that has a 1.5 inch lift, okay. So there you go, and it should be the link and like a cover for the bearings, okay. So why does Hazemig want to lift his Suron Lightbee? Well, I'm planning to get a 21-inch front. And if you get a 21-inch front, the front of your bike is going to be taller, like that, right? All right, this is the back, and then this is the front, right? Your front is going to be a little bit taller. So what does that do to your handling? Well, one thing, it'll make your bike do more wheelies, okay? So if you're into doing wheelies and stuff, then a taller front would be good for you, okay? And it would generally it would help you get over obstacles more easily if your front was taller, okay? But yeah, the drawback to that is, yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of wheelies. Yeah, the front will come up more easily. And Hazemig wants a kind of more neutral handling bike, okay? And so I am going to have different wheel configurations for this bike. So if I raise the front, I gotta raise the rear, right, to balance it, to make sure it's flat, okay? And in the end, it's just gonna make the bike taller, all right? It's gonna make it, I don't know, an inch taller, all right? It's probably not gonna make that much of a difference, honestly, but it'll kind of restore the original handling characteristics of the bike with the bigger front wheel, okay? It'll handle similar to how it did with the stock 19 front, okay? And the benefit of this is when I'm racing with my supermoto wheels, or when I'm just riding with my supermoto wheels, the street wheels, the back will be taller than the front, so it'll be raked like this. So what did I say? If your front is taller, you do wheelies more easily. Well, you don't want to be doing wheelies on the racetrack, and you don't want to be doing wheelies at the drag strip, okay? So that's my reasoning for putting this on too. Is so the back will be taller, so when I launch the bike, it will have less of a tendency to do a wheelie, okay? And it should be, I think it should be better for front grip, okay? There'll be more weight over the front, but generally, because the weight is kind of more biased towards the front now, your front will have more grip on it, all right? This is what I want to say. So I think it will be better for road racing, and it will be better for drag racing, and it will kind of restore the original riding dynamics when I have the bigger front wheel on there, okay? I'm actually kind of planning to keep the 19. I think the 19 might be good for like a flat track running use, okay? Because I think the bigger wheel, it just makes it harder to turn, okay? Honestly, but the reason I want to put a bigger wheel on my bike is so I can go over rougher terrain more easily, because this bike is just beating the shit out of me when I'm racing it on like over whoops and stuff, okay, and like hair scrambles. Okay, anyway, let's go take a look at this. $95 RC Hobbies on eBay. Okay, I will put a I will put that in the description of this video if you guys are interested in checking it out. $95 to my door. All right, so let's go do this unboxing. I'll speed up the video and I'll show you what you get. As far as I know, I don't know where else you can buy this item, okay, other than eBay, okay? I've never heard this seller before, you know, but it is like kind of like a custom made part. So let's go check it out. I'm kind of excited. These Megas, you know, got a little arms race going on here with the light beam, man. I gotta destroy those other bikes, you know, any way I can. Okay, so there's the box. It is just a plain USPS priority mail box, alright? Check that. Alright, there's a kind of receipt here. Like I mentioned, it was $80, $8.45 to ship, and $7.40 for tax, and it comes out to about $95.85, okay? Segway Sauron electric dirt bike rear progressive suspension link with a 3/4 inch lift. There's another version on eBay that has a 1.5 inch lift. So if you want to really lift the rear of your Sauron, you can do that. Okay, and it comes from PA. That's Pennsylvania, right? On the other side of the country. On the other side of the country from Hades Omega. All right, so there's that, and then there's a kind of a newspaper for padding. Not a whole lot of padding, guys, but I don't think it's something that could break very easily. So this is it, man. This is the progressive link. All right, is what it is. All right, or it's I will just call a lift. So there it is in the plastic bag. Let's go take a closer look at it, and then I think that'll be the end of this part of the video. And when I go and install it, we'll compare the stock link to the new lift, the RC-Monsterhobbies link. Okay. All right. Okay, folks, there it is. There's the RC-Monsterhobbies lifting link. All right, so there it is in the bag. I will cut it open in a second. It has the link itself. The bearings are pre-installed, okay, as you can see, so you don't have to mess around with the bearings. Just make sure you don't lose them, okay? And then these are the seals for the bearings, okay? Very nice. It's a custom fabricated part, you can tell. I believe this is CNC machined, okay? So let's go take it out of the plastic bag. Ooh, yeah, don't cut those seals, man. I'm gonna cut it this way. Okay. Let's go drop the seals first. So very important you have seals, because it's a dirt bike and it gets really dirty, and you wouldn't want any dirt to get in these bearings. Okay, there we go. There's the lifting link right there. So as you can see, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of aluminum. Okay, so it is aluminum colored. So there is so my bike is the carbon colored Sauron, so this is gonna stand out a whole lot. You know what, I might just leave it like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. Just hopefully it doesn't rust or corrode in any way. Okay, aluminum should be pretty resistant to that. It's pretty light. We'll do a comparison with the stock link when I get it off, okay? But here, as you can see, the bearings are pre-installed, okay? There's these kind of like needle bearings with the cage and everything. I think they're pressed in there, so you can't really get them out. Hopefully this lasts a long time, because I don't know if you can replace these bearings or not. You probably just have to buy a new one, okay? It's a double needle bearing, okay? I can see there's one on one side and there's one on the other side, okay? There is some what is this, fluting, okay? This is what's called fluting, to make the part lighter. they take material off of it, okay, like drilling holes or, you know, just taking material out. So in here they got a little slot here. You can tell it's been CNC machined. You can see the tooling mark. There's tooling marks, okay guys. Tooling marks here, tooling marks here. You can tell where the CNC machine, it goes in there and then it kind of just, it starts to grind like a miter saw sort of, and then it stops here and then it goes up, okay. If you guys don't know what a CNC machine is, it's a machine that cuts a block of aluminum. So this used to be a solid block of aluminum and a block of billet aluminum, okay. It should be very, very strong, okay, and it has to be very strong because this has to withstand a lot of forces. Now I have not broken the one on my bike at all. I haven't had any problems with the surround suspension. I have not broken it yet. Maybe Hades Mega's not riding it hard enough. But you guys watch my videos and you know how hard Hades Mega pushes his bike, and I have not broken the suspension on it yet. Okay, very nice and smooth, pretty bling bling. I bet you could polish it up and it'll be even shinier, okay. Hades Omega is gonna leave it like this finish for now. I thought about staining it with some kind of aluminum staining, like or like there's something you can put on aluminum that will make it darker. Maybe we can do that, okay. I think it's called like an etching liquid. It's like an acid or something that makes it turn dark, okay. But I think I'll leave it like this, so you'll know it's a cool looking part. I wish they had a black one. If they had a black one or a gray one or gunmetal, I would take it. So RC-Monsterhobbies, hey, if we can get these in different colors, would be great, okay? I don't know if I can take it out somewhere and have it anodized, but I maybe it might mess up the bearings, okay? And these are the seals right here. Okay, I think they're all the same. Yeah, I'll just take 2 of them, okay? Okay? Yeah, there's the seals. Okay, so before you install it, I think you're just gonna put these in here. I don't know which way. I think it's whatever way it goes on, right? Yeah, like that. Okay, so it's just to keep the dirt out, okay? But the bolt will go through here, okay, and it will the bolt will actually seal it, okay? How well it seals it, I don't know, because it's not made out of rubber, so, but that's how it is. Okay, so there's 4 of them, and they go on each side. All right, pretty simple. When I install it, we will compare it to the stock one. I hope I have good luck with this one. All right, so I'm going to subject it to a lot of abuse. You know, it's big. All right, so the next video we'll go ahead and install it, and then we'll go compare it to the stock one. All right, Hades Mega. All right, hey, Hades Mega here. So I was gonna go out and do some DoorDash tonight. It seemed like it was okay. It's been really hot lately, and it finally cooled off in the evening. So as I was like, yeah, let's go riding, you know, and then DoorDash was all screwed up, so can't make no money tonight. So if I can't make no money, I'm gonna work on my bike. Okay, so we're gonna go install this bad boy, the RC Monster Accessories lifting link. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and uninstall the one that's on the bike currently, the stock one. Okay, and then we'll compare the two. Okay, all right, let's go for it. So I've already got it on the Harbor Freight stand right here, and then it's 3 bolts. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to install. I think this is dry. There is no lubricant in it, so we're gonna have to grease this before we put it on also. So, all right. Ooh. Okay, so Hades Mega almost forgot. We need to measure the height of the bike somewhere near the back, probably around where the back of the motor is, so we can figure out how much lift it actually gives us. Okay, so the advertised lift for this link is 3/4 of an inch. Okay, it's not a whole lot, but there we go. But it was advertised that it raises the back to compensate for the 21-inch front. Okay, we're gonna do that. So here we go. I got my buddy tape measure here, and I'm gonna take a measurement from, let's say, the bottom here. Okay, where the skid plate is attached to on the frame, right here. Okay, let's go from just the bottom right here, where it starts to curve, okay? That is where we're going to take our measurement. So when we do this again, we want to make sure we measure it in the same place. And I have my my assistant here, a block of wood, to help hold the bike up straighter, okay? So I don't know how the bike's going to be taller, so it's going to lean a little more next time. So we might have to hold it next time. But I'm going to use this block of wood to help prop the bike up straight, okay? So anyway, here we go. Okay, I'm just going to kind of look at the side, and I'll tell you what I'm reading. It looks like 10 3/4 of an inch. Almost. Yeah, almost 10. I'll just call that 10 3/4 of an inch. Okay, that's how much I read. All right, so that's going to be our starting measurement, and then when we're done installing the link, we will take another measurement and we'll see how much. So if you add a 3/4 to 10 3/4, that's like 11.5 inches. Okay, so we should be around 11.5 inches when we install the new raising link. Okay, all right, here's we go. Okay, so these are the tools for success: a 6mm Allen wrench and a 12mm socket or wrench, something like that, something around those lines. I don't think we can use the impact gun on the bottom one because it's kind of the frame's in the way. So we're gonna have to use a wrench for that. Okay, so let's have at it. All right, so since I'm most familiar with the one that goes on the swing arm, we will disconnect the swing arm first. Okay. This one's kind of a pain in the ass to take out. Okay, actually, well, let's just take all the nuts out first. Okay. I'll get one from this angle. Might be a good time to inspect my suspension to see if it's damaged anywhere.
You said I ride my bike hard.
Okay, so this bottom one looks like it's going to be the one that's going to give us the most trouble. It's the one that's in there the most. So I'm going to use an Allen wrench, all right? Good old Allen wrench. I'm going to stick that in there. And then I'm just going to have to use a wrench. Looks like this plastic thingy is in the way too. What a pain in the ass. Oh, you know what? I got a better tool for this. I don't even know how we're going to put that. By the way, I'm going to use this one to break it. So convenient to have power tools, you know. Actually, let's push this one out a little bit already. So to get this one out, you kind of have to wiggle it out, or you're going to have to put some pressure on the swing arm because everything is under pressure. It's going to be a real pain in the ass to get it back out. Not going to lie. Okay, what I'm going to do is just unscrew this until it's out of the way. Okay. And then for this one, I'm going to get our wrench, stuff it in there. Okay. Go get just a wrench and go to town on it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now that we've loosened it, I can use this ratcheting dealie here. It just barely, I guess it would help if you could take this plastic thingy out. Because it gets in the way. Okay. But yeah, I guess if you just press on it, you can move it out of the way. Probably helps if you just take it out, but. Okay. All right, the third nut is out. Make sure you don't lose them. Now they all look like they're the exact same nut, okay? So you don't have to put them back in the exact same place if they're interchangeable. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, okay, I'm going to remove the middle bolt. And the way, because that's the one I know how to do the most. Oh, the wheel is still on there too. It might be helpful to take the wheel off. I'm gonna see if we can do it without. All right. So how you can get this bolt out is you just wriggle it out, okay, or just twist it out. Okay. Putting it in is easier than taking it out. That's from what I've learned. This is the bolt that you need to take out to free the swing arm, so you can get the jack shaft out. So that's how I know this one. Okay, and when it won't come out anymore, you can stick the wrench through the other side and just hit it out. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. So I just pulled up on the swing arm, and then it wants to come out now. Just wiggle the swing arm a little bit. Wow, that does not want to let go. It's being real dillweed. Okay, and get that out. I guess it doesn't like the swing arm. It doesn't like the side stand being down. Okay, one bolt out. And then the next one. Okay, this one just slides out easily now. I've taken that one out before, I guess. Okay. And then the bottom one should come out easily. So once you take one of them out, it should be pretty easy to get the rest of them. Oh boy. This cover is in the way. Okay, so the freaking bolt won't come out because this plastic cover is in the way and the pulley is in the way. Hopefully if I take this cover out, we'll have enough access to get this out, okay? Without having to do stuff to it. Alright, Hayes Omega was thinking, oh Dan, we're gonna have to take the jack shaft out. No, you don't have to, okay? So now that this part is free on the lower part, you can move the shock up and down, okay? The shock will move. Okay. So you can move the shock enough where the bolt will clear, okay? So move the shock all the way up as far as you can and pull the bolt out. Oh, it barely fits. It barely comes out. Oh, you know what? You can bring this. Oh, you can't bring the swing arm down because the. Oh yeah, okay. What you could do is lift it, okay? Yeah, lift up the swing arm and then push this. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm gonna lift the swing arm up. I'm putting my foot where on the wheel, and then pull it out. Oh, what the heck? It's still okay. There we go. Woo! It barely clears. Okay, and then the whole thing should come out now. Okay, so for reference, the bottom one is smaller than the middle one and the top one, okay? All right, so just remember that. The bottom one is the smallest one, okay? These ones are interchangeable, okay? Okay, there you go. So that's the bottom one, that's the middle one, that's the top one, okay? The middle one and the top one are the same length. And then these are the nuts. They're all interchangeable, okay? So there you go. So those are all the parts that we've removed so far. Not too hard, but you kind of have to, there's a certain order and direction things gotta go. All right? And then you have the link right here, okay? So I think it's called a progression link or something. There's a spacer thing inside here, okay? I think we have to reuse that because I think in the auction, it tells you to reuse that, all right? And then you got seals, okay? These plastic seals, they're like plastic washers, okay? And then this part, the spacer, is what holds those together, okay? They keep them from falling out, okay? Okay? So you've got two there, and here there's like nothing, okay? All right. Yes, we go. All right, there you go, guys. That's the voodoo right there, man. It looks like voodoo to me because it literally looks like almost the same thing, man. But it looks like it's slightly different. Yeah, so this is the kind of the back view. Okay. There's the side view. It really doesn't look all that much different, does it? Okay. Trying to line the holes up as best I can. It looks like this one might be shorter. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. But they engineered it in a way, like I'm hoping they did some good testing and stuff, okay? The angle, this angle might be different too, okay? Okay, there's that angle. All right. that angle. I think we did that one already. Okay. So you'll notice here, yeah, so there is actually a kind of a lot of fluting on this one, okay? They've taken a lot of material off the sides here, okay? I don't know if this is CNC. I don't think it is. I think it's just like a cast part. Okay. It looks like this one looks kind of beefier. Yeah, actually there's more meat around here, okay? This actually looks thicker than this, okay? Yeah, you know what? No. Yeah, it's almost the same. It's literally almost the same, guys. I hope it makes a difference. So if you guys remember, it was 10 and 3/4 inches is how tall the bike was before. So we're hoping to get at least more than 11 inches when we install this guy, okay?